Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Spank the Monkey back again with another unboxing video of Dominaria United Collector Boosters. So, thanks for tuning in. This is actually the first time that I will be opening a collector booster on this channel. Normally, I only buy cards from draft or set boosters, primarily because I do like to play. I'm not really a collector, so there's no major appeal to me to buy these collector boosters. However, these came basically at 50% off, and I saw the opportunity to snap up some collector boosters, and I would like to share that experience with you. So let's get cracking and get right to it. Let us open up this set booster. Very exciting. I've never done this before. So I really have not checked what these boosters would contain, and neither do I remember what these sets would have in terms of chase cards as well. But yeah, it's a collector booster. It got it at a good price, and I'm just hoping that we can pick up something good from this. Also, let me apologize with the lighting situation here. I'm filming this at night, so don't have a professional light setup here, but do give me the courtesy of cutting me some slack on the lighting situation. So what does this have? So contains 12 boosters and one box topper. Cool. So there's a box topper here. I'll open that at the end. And let's see what Dominaria United has. Okay, so we have 12 packs, right? And each pack includes 9 to 10 traditional foil cards, one textured foil card, and up to 2 foil etched cards. May contain these cards from DMC 1 to 1427, DMC 2948, I think that's the commander, and 5196 includes combination of 5 to 6 cards of rarity, rare or higher, and 4 to 5 uncommon, 4 commons, and 1 land card. Traditional foil borderless mythic planeswalker in 2% of boosters. A Lost Legends card replaces a common in 3% of boosters. Right, so I think, yeah, this is the set where they had these Legends boxes opened up, right? And they added some of these cards into the boosters. So we'll take this box topper at the end, and let's get cracking to it. First one here, first collector booster to be opened. Very, very excited for this. So I don't know how this goes, but let's see. Okay, so let's start first with the uncommons. We have Flowstone Kavu. There. We have Salvaged Mana Worker. All right. Pixie Illusionist. 1/1 illusions there. Impulse. Alright, nice. The card stock is actually pretty good. Strength of the Coalition to start off the uncommons. It's an instant. Fairly low casting cost spells coming here. Okay. Then we have Tear Asunder. It's an instant. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Spell is kicked. Exile target non-life permanent instead. And then we have a nice foil showcase land. I love these stained glass art lands, so let's put that over here. All right, so to start off, we get a Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief in the foil etched treatment. So this is nice showcase foil etched. So what I see here is that the portion where you have Ivy herself is nice, fairly smooth and nice foil. But around that, it's very, very textured. You can see it here on the light, right? It goes around here. And in fact, you can see that there's like a little arch over there. So this is very, very nice. I like this treatment. Again, I think the card stock seems to be very, very good. And bonus thing for me here is that I actually have a commander deck, which I do enjoy very much, of Ivy herself. So this is a good upgrade to that. Oh, and we have a duplicate Ivy in the regular foil treatment. Alright, I wish it was something else since I already have this, but okay, that's fine. And then, so let's put the foil etched over here. So we'll put the heroes, so maybe up here where we have better lighting. Okay. All right, then we have a borderless Guardian of Benalia. So this is a human soldier, 2 to cast, 2/2 with enlist. Whenever Guardian of Benalia and this creature scry 2, discard a card, gets indestructible until end of turn. Okay, so let's put that over here. Okay, then we have a borderless, stained glass version of Baird, Argivian Recruiter. So the foils are really beautiful, right? And you have another uncommon. This time it's is this foil etched? Looks like it is. It's Tor Wauki the Younger. It's a human archer, 5 to cast, 3/3 with reach and lifelink. Another source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player. Deals that much damage +1 to that permanent or player instead. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, Tor the Wauki deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, so foil etched. Is that foil etched? I think so. Okay, so let's just put that over here. Next, we have another. Oh, so this time it's a mythic from the commander. It's Jedit Ojanen. And so it's 3 to cast. White Azorius, 3/3 cat mercenary. Whenever Jedit Ojanen mercenary or another legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay green. If you do, create a 2/2 green cat warrior token with Forest Walk. Alright, so nice mythic over here. So let's put this guy there. And then we have a nice showcase Joyra Aegis Innovator. Not foil though, just a showcase piece. And I also do have another commander deck using Joyra, and yeah, this is perfect update to that. Although it's not foil, we'll see, we might get lucky. And then we have another rare, this time in foil. It's Haughty Jin. It's a star 4 Jin creature, 3 to cast. Its power is equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in the graveyard, and instant sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. Okay, and then what is this? We have a token, double-sided foil. Okay, so maybe what you can do is to make this a little bit easier. Okay, so mythic, nice treatment there, just regular foils. Okay, so we'll do that. So the exceptional cards up here, and then okay, over there. So nice way to open pack number 1. I thoroughly enjoyed that, considering that these are cards that I am actually using in my decks. So yeah, pretty happy with what I picked up there. Okay, moving on. So we have Bite Down, Death Bloom Gardener, Death Touch, tap mana dork, Gibbering Barricade. Again, I just have to say the card stock is very nice. It's thick, it has this nice feeling. I'm not seeing any bending on the foils, no potato chip sort of thing happening, so that's pretty good. We have Meteorite, okay, Blight Pile, starting the uncommons. Okay, nice foil there. We have a Saga, Yosha Declares War, and what does it do? Create a Copter, untap artifacts, deals damage, and up to 1 target artifact become a creature with 4/4 TNT. Alright. So we have the foil stained glass treatment land. Okay, so next we have an uncommon etched foil Najal, the Storm Runner. Okay, again, very nice treatment on the card. Really nice. So let's put this over there. Next one is a rare. It's a Yavimaya Coast foil, okay, in the regular art. So let's put that over here with that. Oh, and we have a mythic. It's a borderless Silverback Elder. Fantastic. So it's a 5/7 Ape Shaman, 5 to cast. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you either destroy target artifact or enchantment, look at the top 5 cards of the library, or you may put the land card among them into the battlefield tap, and then you gain 4 life. Wow, okay, so this is a good pickup. Next is an uncommon, so mythic over here. We have Urg, Spawn of Turd, nice foil stained art treatment. Yeah, very, very nice looking. And then another uncommon. We have Ramirez Di Pietro, Pillager, Pirate for the cast. Next, we have a rare. It is the ever-changing Dane from the Commander set. So it's 3 to cast, a legendary shapeshifter. You pay 1, sacrifice another creature. Ever-changing Dane becomes a copy of that sacrifice creature, except it has this ability. Alright. Moving on, we have another rare. It's a land, I think. Okay. It's a Sulphurous Springs in the extended art treatment. And then next, we have a rare foil Nimata Primeval Warden. So Nimata, Golgari colors and 2 colorless, legendary tree folk, 3/4 with reach. If a creature an opponent controls would die exiled instead, when you do, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token, and then you can pay green, sacrifice sapling, you buff it up, and then you can pay 2, sacrifice 2, and then you can draw a card. Okay, and we have a token here. Okay, nice 2-sided tokens. Oops. Okay, so that set not as spicy, although I do like the fact that we got a mythic there, Silverback Elder. Okay, apologies if I'm going a little bit slowly here. I hope you don't mind that I enjoy the experience, right, of opening these collector boosters. This is the first time I've ever bought a collector booster box. All right, so next one we have Coalition Warbrute. Okay, Magnagoth Sentry, nice foil. Tattered Apparition, Vine Shaper Prodigy, again, just nice looking foils, nice card stock. Okay, we have Garna, Bloodfist of Held. Alright. And then, starting at commons, and then Coalition Sky Knight. And a nice foil Flames. And let's get to the good stuff. We have foil etched Rulik Mons Warren Chief. This is such a nice, I don't know, textured, I don't know what you call this thing. What does it say? 2 foil etched. Yeah, but the foil etched here is excellent, I would say. Okay, so unfortunately that is a uncommon. So next one is a mythic. It's a saga. It's World Spell. So this is just a regular foil. What does it do? For 7 to cast, it's a saga with read ahead. So first 2 saga counters. Look at the top 7 cards of the library. You may reveal a non-saga permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. And then the third, put up to 2 non-saga permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Alright. Nice mythic there. Next up, we have a rare in the extended art treatment, Rosnak, Heir of Roga. So 1 red to cast, Kobold Warrior 0/1 with Battle Cry. So whenever you attack, it gets +1 to 0. And others as well. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Rosnak, create a 0/1 red kobold creature named Kobolds of Kirky. Okay, so moving on, we have a foil Vohar Vodalian Desecrator. Okay, and then another uncommon. It's General Marholt Eld's Dragon from the Commander set, if I'm not mistaken. 4 to cast Elf Warrior. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, it gets 3/3 until end turn for each creature blocking it. Okay, and then next we have a rare, and this would be Ohabi Calera, Legendary Elf Archer, 3 to cast with reach. Untap all archers you control during each other's untap step. Whenever an archer you control deals damage to a creature, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. Wow, so perfect to go with Legolas if that is your commander, or the other way around. If this is your commander, you can have Legolas there. Pretty good. You can actually have an archer tribal now. Okay, next is a mythic. It's a Planeswalker. It is Karn the Living Legacy. Alright, so this guy, yeah, I actually do have this card already, which I got from one of the set boosters. Nice borderless treatment. It's Karn, the man, the legend, well, the artifact, and the legend, Karn. So here we go. Moving on to the next, we have another mythic. Okay, what might it be? This time it's foil, and it is Sarah Paragon. Nice. Okay, so I think this is also one of the sort of higher value cards from the set. So 4 to cast Angel, 3/4 with flying. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains when this permanent is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and you gain 2 life. So nice recursion there. Borderless, or sorry, extended art, foil treatment. Just fantastic. Okay. So another nice token. Okay. So pack number 4. Wow. Okay, so we got some good pickups there. Hopefully we can get some big cards like Shieldred. That would be beautiful. Okay, so Academy Wall, Llanowar Stalker, Sacred Peaks. Okay, nice dual land there. Broken Wings, and then Joint Exploration. We have Shieldred's Restoration. Okay, not the Shieldred I was looking for, but sure. Nice planes. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. We have a rare, and it would be Sten, Paranoid Partisan. Okay, so 2 to cast. As Sten enters the battlefield, choose a card type other than creature or land. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. And then you can pay 3 exile, return it to the battlefield under owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so maybe then you can choose another spell type, I suppose. Okay, again, very beautiful foil edge treatment. Next we have Llanowar Loam Speaker. Okay, mana dork, and allows you to make creatures out of your lands until end of turn. Next is another rare. That would be a extended art drag to the bottom. So it's a sorcery 4 to cast. Each creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of basic land types among lands you control. Okay, for the uncommon, we have a foil Balmor Battle Mage Captain, and another uncommon Ramirez Di Pietro, this time in the foil edged treatment. Next up, we have another rare. This time it's Roga, Keep Overlord, 5 to cast, Kobold Warrior. This is from the Commander set. So other kobolds you control get +2/+2. And recast a kobold spell, you can pay 2 and create a red dragon creature token with flying. You cast a dragon spell, create a 0/1 red kobold creature token in kobold. So yeah, nice token generator. Pretty good. Next, we have another rare, and that would be Rivaz of the Claw in the Showcase treatment, non-foil though. Alright, and then a rare Leyline Binding in the extended art foil treatment. So it's an enchantment, 6 to cast with flash. It has domain. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. When Leyline Binding enters battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until Leyline Binding leaves the battlefield. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, nothing spicy. Well, actually, the Sarah Paragon was pretty good, but I hope to see. I don't know, maybe some nice. Are there any reprints here that come out in this set? I mean, some nice reprints. I mean, let's see. So we have Griffin Protector, Negate, Shore Up, Hexbane Tortoise, Choking Miasma to start the uncommons here, Slimefoot Survey, again. Beautiful forest. Alright, so we have a what is this? Vohar or Vodalian Desecrator. Okay, it's uncommon. Next up, we have a rare. That would be Thran Portal in foil treatment. And then, oops. Okay, we have another rare. It's Runebelt Horde Master. So what does this do? It's a Goblin Warrior, 2 to cast. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. Whenever this guy or another goblin you control dials, exile top card of the library. If it's goblin creature card, you may cast that card until the end of your next turn. Okay, and then we have a foil Aeron Benalia. Now Aeron Benalia's Ruin in nice foil stained glass treatment. Another uncommon, which is Ramirez. This is the third Ramirez that we got in various treatments. And next we have Orca Siege Demon. So this is also from the Commander Precons, 7 to cast, 5/5 legendary demon. Has trample. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on Orca. When Orca dies, it deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose among any number of targets. Alright. We have another rare here. This time it's a non-foil stained art Astor, Bearer of Blades. So 4 to cast, enters the battlefield with their top 7 cards. You may reveal an equipment or vehicle card from among them, put it in your hand, and put the rest of the bottom of the library. Equipment you control have equip 1, and vehicles you control have crew 1. Pretty strong. Maybe a good commander. And for the last one, we have a foil Llanowar Green Widow. So this is 3 to cast, Spider for 3 with creature and trample and domain. Alright, so moving on to the last pack of this stack. Wow, okay, I'm very enthused about the quality of the cardstock. The art is beautiful, and I just love the stained art treatment. So I'm certainly enjoying this one. Okay, pick up the shield, Battle Rage Blessing, Haunted Mire, Argivian Cavalier, Radha Coalition Warlord for the uncommon, Cult Conscript, okay, and then that beautiful swamp. So what do we have under that? Okay, it's uncommon. Okay, it's Tatiova, Steward of the Tides. And then we have Sten again for the rare, and then another rare that would be, ooh, it's a extended art 2-headed hell type, 5/5 dragon with flying menace and haste. Whenever 2-headed hell type attacks, you draw 2 cards. So it's a Wooburg 1. Okay, I don't know what the value of that is, but it seems like a good card. Okay, we have a foil Nael Avizoa Aeronaut. And then we have Jasmine, Boreal of the 7 from the Commander set, uncommon here. 3 to cast, tap it, add white and green. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells with no abilities. Creatures you control with no abilities can be blocked by creatures with abilities. Okay, next another rare. This time it's Orca again. And oh, we have a mythic. That would be Soul of Windrace. Alright, so this is a 4 to cast, legendary cat avatar 5/4. Whenever Soul of Windrace enters the battlefield or attacks, you put a land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. Pay green, discard land card, you gain 3 life. Pay 2, discard land card, you draw a card. Pay 3, discard land card, Soul of Windrace beats indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Okay, and then a foil rare, and this that would be Chivalry. Okay, so far looking good, I would say. Nothing so spicy yet. I'm really hoping we can get the Shieldred the Apocalypse. Still a pretty decent card. I have a couple of copies of that. I've bought singles, and Actually, I was able to get a very nice looking stained glass foil treatment from the Commander Precon, where they have these collector booster samples. I think that's what they call it. So got very lucky there. So I'd love to have another version of that. So okay, next, Solarian Terror, Tide Pool Turtle, Soaring Drake, Gabi Maya Sojourner, Protect the Negotiators for the uncommon here, Phoenix Chick, nice Swampo, so Swampage. Then we have an uncommon, it's Lagamos Hand of Hatred. Okay, Haughty Jin foil, Kyrian Beast Caller, so this is 2 to cast, 2/2 Dryad Warrior. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Beast Caller. When it dies, distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target creatures control, where X is the number of 1/1 counters. Okay. Then we have Rulik Mont, Warren Chief, and then another Heroes Pietro. This guy is showing up everywhere. Okay, and next we have a rare. It's Aisha Tanaka Armorer from the Commander set. 5 to cast. When Aisha attacks, look at the top 4 cards of the library. You may put any number of artifact cards with mana value less or equal to Aisha's power from among them into the battlefield tapped. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Can be blocked, stops, playing player controls 3 or more artifacts. Okay, we have another rare coming up. It is Joyra in the stained glass treatment. Not foil though, I would love to have it be foil. Okay, and then we have a foil, a Dark Car Waste. Wow, very beautiful. I mean, if you see this in the flesh, it's quite stunning. Pristine looking card. Okay, and the token. Okay, no spice there. Still 5 packs to go. Hopefully we can get some good cards here. But then again, you know, I'm not too worried about the value because I got this at such a good price. So I think I would still be good from a value perspective. Oops, no, it's a token. Anyway, let's put that away. Okay, so Sacred Peaks, Sunbathing Rootwalla, Essence Scatter, Haunted Maya. Okay, so 2 lands there. Balmor for the uncommon, Hero's Heirloom, and then we have that nice land. So we get a Bortak Bone Rattle, or Bortuk Bone Rattle, in this nice treatment. And then we get a Carcosan Forest in foil. Oops, let me put that there. Okay, and then we get a rare Unite the Coalition, so Wooburgen 2 instant. Choose 5. You may choose the same more than once. So it's either target permanent phases out, target player draws a card, exile target player's graveyard, deal 2 damage to any target, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. So Aeron Benalia's Ruin in foil, and General Marholt Elves Dragon. So 4 to cast, Elf Warrior 4/4. And then we have a rare Ramses Assassin Lord. Okay, so Death Touch 4/4 Assassin. Other assassins you control get 1/1. Whenever a player loses a game, if they were attacked this turn by an assassin you control, you win the game. And last one would be Rasputin, the Oniromancer, if that's how you say it. So it's 3 to cast, Human Wizard 4/1. When Rasputin enters battlefield, put a dream counter on it for each opponent you have. Each opponent creates a 1/1 red Gabo. So you tap it, remove 1 or more dream counters and add colorless. Or tap it, remove a dream counter, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with protection from red. Oh, and we have a foil, Threats Undetected. So this is a sorcery. Search your library for up to 4 creature cards with different powers and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of these cards. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library and put the rest into your hand. Okay, so maybe let's put that over there. Well, no, those are all mythic, so let's just put that over here then. Okay, so 4 packs to go. No Shieldred yet. We did get a Silverback Elder. We got a nice foil extended art Seraph Paragon. For me, a nice, lovely, what do you call this? Ivy. Okay, here we go. So Clockwork Drawbridge, Benelish Faith Ponder, Splatter Goblin, okay, Snare Spinner, Combat Research for the uncommon, okay, Bortut again, and we get that nice land. Okay, for this, what do you call this? For this foil edge, it's Tori Devenant. Okay, and this time we get a foil King Darren the what is this? 48th map. Other creatures you can go get +1/+1, pay 5, put a 1/1 counter on King Darien and create a 1/1 soldier token. Sacrifice King Darien creature tokens controlling hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Okay, so and then we get a full a extended art. Rad has Firebrand, so human warrior, 2 to cast 3/1. When it attacks target creature, defend player controls with power less than Rad can't power can't block this turn. It has domain. Okay, then we get a nice Zar Ojanen stained glass art treatment with foil, and then a plain Thorwauti the Younger. Okay, we have a mythic, and it's a planeswalker, and it's for the commander set. Sivitri Dragon Master. Okay, so what does this do? So for the cast, planeswalker, uptick 1 until your next turn. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays 2 life for each of those creatures. Okay. -3, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Then -7, destroy all non-dragon creatures. And this can be your commander. So is this a commander from the precons? I actually don't know, but this is pretty cool. Maybe this is a backup singer for one of the commander decks. But this is nice. Okay, this is something I don't have yet. So pretty cool. It's in the foil edge treatment. Next, we have another rare. Okay, that would be the Raven Man in the stained glass treatment. Okay. Oh, and then another rare, Runebelt Horde Master, this time in 4th. Okay. So that was I think a pretty okay pack, don't you think? Down to the last 3. Okay, so we have this Sivitri Dragon Master, Lord Soul of Windrace, Seraph Paragon, Silverback, was that Elder, Jedit Ojanen. I actually don't know the value of these cards, so you'll have to bear with me if I'm not, so ecstatic over some of these cards. Okay, so Citizen's Arrest, Direction Vivisector, Eerie Soul Tender, Contaminated Aquifer for the lad, and then Love Song of Night and Day, and a Cut Down. Okay, nice mountain over there. So next we have a rare. It is Rivaz of the Claw in this nice, again, this textured, I don't know what you call this. Wow, this is really nice special card here. Okay. Then we have another rare in the regular foil, it's Leyline Binding. And then we get another rare. It is Urborg Lured Goyf. 2 to cast, star, and 1+ star with kicker, blue or black. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards for each time it is kicked. And then the power is equal to the number of creature cards in the graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that +1. Okay. Then you get an Elas Ilkor Sadistic Pilgrim. Okay, and then a Jasmine Boreal of the 7. And then we get a rare Ohabi Calera, another archer. And then Danitha, Benalia's Hope. And a foil activated Sleeper. Okay, so it's a creature, Phyrexian Shapeshifter, 3 cast with Flash. You may have activated Sleeper enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn, except it's a Phyrexian in addition to its types. Okay, and another lovely book. So last two, no Shieldred yet, but that's fine. But still, we can hope for some other goodies. No Legends cards, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. So Gaia's Might, Artillery Blast, Vanquisher's Axe, Molten Tributary, Twinferno for the uncommon, Join Forces, and then we get the nice land. Okay. Then next we get, okay, it's uncommon, it's Zaro Janin. Okay. Defiler of Instinct, rare. We get another rare, it's Zerium Golden Wind, so 4-cast Griffin, flying. Whenever a Griffin you control deals combat at player, create a 2/2 white Griffin creature token with flying. Alright, so next we have Raph, Weatherlight Stalwart. Tobias, Dune Conquer Echoes, gonna be another Pietro. Okay, for rare, we have Syra, the Golden Sting. Okay, so for the cast, Insect Assassin with Flying and Haste, 3/3. When Syra puts an egg counter on another target creature without an egg counter on it, that creature dies if it has an egg counter on, draw a card and create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. Very cool. Another rare, Stang Echo Warrior. Okay. Oh, and then we have a mythic in foil, and this would be Zur Eternal Schemer. So 3 to cast, Human Wizard, 1/4, flying. Enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. That's amazing. Pay 2, target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types and has base power. And base stuff is equal, each equal to its mana value. So wow, this is a aura enchantment tribal. Nice card. This might be nice to make a commander deck on. So it's music and token. Okay, so we're coming up to the last pack. Apologies for the length of this, even if it's just 12 collector booster packs. I am thoroughly enjoying this box opening, and we still have a box topper to go. Okay, so let's just blaze through this. Phyrexian, Espionage, Tangled Islet, Hammerhand. Okay, D2 Amplifier, and then Lagomos, Hand of Hatred, Balduvian Berserker, and a Swampish. Okay, we get a mythic of these nice stained art, foil edged, whatever you call this thing. Is it Shieldred? Is it? No, it's not. It is Zur. Okay, who we got earlier. Wow, this is nice. This is pretty good. So at least we hit the mythic at the very last pack. Then we get a foil drag to the bottom, and then a extended art Tyrannical Pit Lord, 6/6 demon, 6 to cast, flying trample. Enters the battlefield, choose another creature. Chosen creature gets 3/3 and has flying. When it leaves the battlefield, sacrifice the chosen creature. Okay, and then Garna in foil, Tobias, Dune Conqueror, and then we have a rare Sten, Paranoid Partisan, and a borderless Darkar Wastes. And lastly, we have a foil Rosenac Heir of Roga. Okay, and the token. Alright, so we have a box topper here. Let's see what we get. I would say this was a pretty good box, and for the price that I got it for, I think this came out to about just 150 US, or maybe a little bit less. I think this is a pretty good value for a collector booster. So what do we get here? This would be Hazazon, Shaper of Sand. Alright, it's a rare from the Commander Precons. 3 to cast. Has Desert Walk. You may play Desert Lands from your graveyard. Whenever Desert enters the battlefield under control, create 2/1/1 red, green, and white sand warrior creature tokens. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We get these lovely foil etched cards. I love them. They're pretty good, and I'm actually liking this Ivy because I do have that as commander. We get some pretty good mythics as well. We got 2 Zors, Soul of Windrace, Sivitri in the foil etched. Nice extended art Sarah Paragon, a regular extended art Karn, foil World Spell, an extended art Silverback Elder, and Jetted Oceanin in the foil edge treatment. And again, several good rares from the set. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. I actually have 2 more collector booster boxes to open, so I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.